Hi, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Um, I just wanted to do this video. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Sky Bowen. If this is your first time joining, I'm a realtor out in southern Utah, Cedar City. And yeah, it's been a journey, man. And I just do these videos to relate to people and see if you're going through maybe the same things. And that's why I do these videos, to help people just kind of get through their real estate journey and, you know, let them know, like, hey, I've been through kind of the same thing. And I think people find comfort in that. And, I think that it makes people realize, like, hey, I'm on the right track. It's going to be all right. And I'm not saying I do everything perfect, because I don't. Like, I have yet to be on schedule consistency, and to do a schedule and follow it faithfully. It's hard, man. It really is, especially if you have kids like me. For those of you that don't know me and if this is your first time joining, I mean, we got 8 kids in between me and my wife, and not, it's blended, right? We didn't have 8 kids. And no, being from Utah, I am not a polygamist, okay? Let's get that straight right now. Not that there's anything wrong with, being an ex-polygamist, and you got 20 brothers and sisters. I'm glad you got out of that lifestyle, because, yeah, it's horrible. The Warren Jeffs thing, everything, that's all real, man. I mean, that really happened. And, it's just, one of those things that's not good. Anyway, get back on topic. Like I say, I'm a realtor out here in southern Utah. I have about 7 months experience, well, around 8 months experience now. And it's been great, man. I mean, one thing that I will say for new realtors is, while you're doing the class and while you're doing your exams and all that stuff, dude, start memorizing scripts. We do Mike Ferry scripts, and it's really good, and it really helps you, be quick. You know what I'm saying? Being a realtor, granted, I'm not any expert, but being a realtor, as long as I've ran into a couple of realtors that are slower and they're just not, I don't know. For me and my style, it's like, hey, what's the answer? Give me the answer. If you don't have it, how can I get it? Or get it for me, like right now. You know what I'm saying? It's more fast paced than a lot of realtors probably would be. But anyway, trying to think of what I was going to say. Dang it, I hate when that happens. And right after I was saying, you got to be quick, right? But anyway, point being, when you're in this business, you got to offer people a lot more than what somebody else is going to offer, especially in those highly competitive markets. See, out here, it's, and granted, the overall average of realtors out there are 50 and above, right? They just do this because they retired and just don't have anything else to do, right? Majority of them, or they haven't retired, or they're on the brink of retirement and they want to do something extra, you know what I'm saying? Which is good. And, I'm not trying to offend anyone that's older or anything like that. What my point is here is, so when you're older like that, you're not necessarily accustomed to the new generation and new technologies, and you can keep up, but that's probably because you've been in the business for a while. You know what I mean? But out here, it's more of like who they know, right? And, they've been in the business for 10 years, right? But, you get young bucks like me coming in, because I'm 32 this year, and you get young bucks like me coming in, and some realtors even younger than that. And we know the technology. We know, we're more ambitious as far as, um, you know, getting out there and door knocking and, that's another thing too. Like a lot of these younger generations, they don't like confrontation like that. They don't like going door to door and stuff like that. So for those of us that are old school, and I actually have yet to door knock. Not that I'm opposed to it. I haven't got that opportunity to where I'm door knocking and like I say, getting a routine. You gotta come up with a routine, and I'm right there with you. I gotta have a routine that I stick with and that I'm gonna be faithful at. I think that's one of my main goals this year. Is getting a routine and sticking with it and being on it every day, no matter what. This is my routine. This is what I'm doing for real estate. I thought of what I was going to discuss with you earlier. I'm actually following my broker's example because him and his wife run the Remax brokerage out here, and she's his buyer's agent. So my wife is now looking into real estate. Free marketing, gentlemen and ladies. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to pay her. You know what I mean? Because, hey, we're in it together. We're in it together to make money. And that's ultimately the goal, right? So that's a new venture that I'm going to do this year. Also, let's discuss goals for a second. My goals, so number one, scheduled consistency. Number two, get my wife into the school and get her going with her real estate license and passed, hopefully here in a few months, before the market gets hot, right? Because out here, as all of you know that are from around here, it's just smoking hot when it's warmer outside. I mean, like St. George right now, it's not hot outside, but it's not cold, right? So people are out and about and, looking at homes and doing this stuff, so they speed up during the wintertime because it's cooled down. It's not 100 plus degrees outside, right? So, excuse me. So, but then, right? So I got those two goals, but then three, I want to really, really hammer builders. Man, that is like my expertise, I think. I've said this before. I know it was one of my goals last year, but it's definitely coming into the new year. I'm definitely going to hit some builders up. I'm already working with one. We've sold one house of his, but I've listed his second one that we've done together. And I've already got hits on it. So, and that's during the slow months. And so I'm really going to hammer down on builders coming up. And then I don't want to necessarily I hate throwing exact numbers out there because I'm afraid I won't hit it. But you know what? I'm going to do it. I want to do 30 deals this year. Last year I did 2, and that was starting out, right? And I'm not even a year in the business yet. I've closed 2. I have currently 3 more listings, which one just went under contract a week or 2 ago. So anyway, as far as the deal, like we accepted an offer. Sorry, I should have probably illustrated that a little bit. I listed it, and 13 days later, during a remodel, it had an offer. We accepted the offer 13 days into it, right? And so anyway, so yeah, I got 3 listings. One's pending right now. But I've got 2 more listings coming up. And so that really sets the tone for what kind of an agent I am. And that's one of the reasons why I've kind of encouraged my wife to become a buyer's agent, because she's going to be my buyer's agent. I don't want to deal with buyers, to be honest with you. I will, I just, my expertise is listing. I know how to talk to people. I know, when somebody says they need something or they need something done, I get it done. It's, that, and I'm just letting you guys know that because that's the kind of person that I am. And I would encourage all of you to have some integrity and some credibility behind you when you're going into this business. Just so you know, people are needy, right? Especially customers and especially buyers, right? So if you're going to be a buyer's agent, it's not necessarily easy. You know what I mean? You can pay for leads and whatnot, but ultimately you're going to have to know how to deal with people, and they are very needy. Okay. And I'm not saying like I'm against buyers, right? Obviously they make the world go round in real estate. What I am saying is I'm just, my personality type and stuff like that is just, it's a little bit different. And anyway, not saying I'm opposed to working with buyers, because I work with buyers too, but I would much rather have a teammate, right, dealing with my buyers while I'm dealing with the listings and the paperwork and the contractors and this and that. You know what I mean? And that's another reason why I want to deal with contractors, is because they're my kind of people, man. Like, they get stuff done, majority. Not saying all, but majority. Because they want to build homes. They don't want to sell homes, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm also thinking about partnering with my friend that we are remodeling a home currently, but partnering with him in a remodel business. And so we'll have that, but also, lots of goals in the future as far as doing a property management company. I've always wanted to do that, but he wants to partner up with that. We're for sure doing that with him, but I'm flirting with the idea of doing a remodel business with him as well. So anyway, I'll keep you guys posted on that. I've ran a little bit over my time here, but anyway, just wanted to give you guys an update, and love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one, all right?